Everybody, how are you guys doing? Today I got some new stuff that I want to share with you. A couple of the items came from my aunt, got them for me. She's a subscriber, and if you're watching this video, hello. And another one I got from Marshall's last night. So if you'd like to see what these items are, keep watching. Okay, so one of the things that I got was from my aunt are these brushes. Hold on, I've already taken some of them out of the package. But this one, it came with a eyebrow brush that I assume you can use for your lashes as well. If you were to have lash extensions in, I assume you could use this to brush them. But I've been using it on my eyebrows. And it's really soft, and it's a nice Tiffany's blue sort of, so very chic. I'm getting lint all over me. Very chic. So I'm just gonna do my brows really quickly, and then I'll come back and we'll hop into this video. Okay, so I did my brows, and I've actually been using one of these brushes for my brows. It kind of has a little bit of concealer on it, just ignore that. But this brush, it's a flat brush, very thin, and I've been using it to clean up under my brows. So let's do that. Alright, so I have that done. I'm just gonna use my concealer brush. I'm not exactly sure what kind of look to do. I know most people do looks based off the seasons or whatnot, but and I wanted to do a spring look, but literally here in southern Indiana, we've had hail, really bad storms. We've had a tornado warning, maybe in the last 2 or 3 weeks we got a tornado warning, and we've had snow. And it is currently April. So, yeah. Maybe I can just do a spring look anyways. Who cares what the weather is looking like? And we can do a cool tone spring look in admiration of our weird 4-season days. So, let's go ahead and hop into it. So, another thing that my aunt got me were these beauty blenders that are shaped like macarons. Or as we say in America, macaroons. And they're actually really soft. And I'm going to use this one just to match the brushes and stuff. And I'm going to go wet it. This is the before, and I'll let you guys see how big it is after. Okay, so this is the after I've wet it. I literally just wet it. My hands are still covered in water. But yes, so this is the after, and I'm going to use it it's really bouncy. It's not hard at all. It's super soft. So I'm going to use that to just blend out the concealer I put on my eyes really quickly. And it's good. You can change the shape so you can get in the small areas. Okay, so I'm going to use this again for more concealer application later. But for now, we're going to move on to eyeshadow. I'm going to use this palette, and I got a little bit of the purple and the golds. But I'm going to use this palette today. I think I'm going to probably try to use one of these 2 shades. They're really pretty transition colors. Or, not transition, multi-chromatic colors. And maybe one of the pink pastels. Just to ring in spring somehow. So, let's jump to it. Okay, so I changed my mind. Instead of using a fluffy brush first, I think I am going to use this one just so I can pack these pinks down very nicely. So I'm going to go in with the darkest pink that's in here and put it on my outer crease. And with that, I'm just going to build the shape that I want. Okay, so I did the other eye, and I want to say that the color payoff is great, and I was kind of nervous, like, when I started doing it, that the brush wasn't going to apply it very well, since it's, like, a little bit flatter and not quite as fluffy, but it looks pretty good, and it did it pretty easily, so I'm impressed. I'm really happy. Now I will need a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to use my one out of my Burlington set, and just blend it up with the lighter pinker shade, this one, and maybe mix it with that one. So yes, let's hop to it. Okay, so I wasn't planning on this being a cut crease video, but I might also go ahead and show you guys while we're here. So this is how I do my cut creases. I take some concealer, and you want the concealer to be fairly light, so whatever you're putting on the cut crease will show up, you know what I mean? And this is the easiest way to do a cut crease. So what I do is I put like a dot. This is only going to be, excuse me, I'm like burping. This is going to be only like a half eye cut crease. I don't want it to go too far, so, but I just put a dot here. I look up, and then that's where it will be. So when I look at you, you can still see the glitter. So again, I just put a dot, look up, and that's exactly how long your cut crease needs to be. And then I'm going to use that same brush that I used to clean underneath of my brows to create the cut crease. Before I add any more product to the brush, I just use what's here first. So I'll just take what's here, and then I will start to map out sort of my where I want my cut crease to be. So when I look up, it's kind of disappearing, you see that? So if you want to map out more, you could do more dots. So add another dot in the inner corner. It's been a while since I've done a cut crease. Look up, just follow those exact lines. Not adding any more product again, well, to the brush. And then just connect these dots. And the concealer I'm using, it kind of sets itself, but so it's completely optional to like go in afterwards and set the concealer with powder with this formula. But if you have a concealer that's like more wet and dewy, you might want to go ahead and set that with some setting powder to be sure that you don't ruin your eyeshadow brushes or your eyeshadow and like have kind of concealer everywhere. So I'm going to do the other side really quickly. And there you have it. So I always like to look and make sure that when I'm looking forward, I can see the concealer, because that's going to show me when I put the eyeshadow down. You'll be able to see the eyeshadow when my eyes are open, because you don't want your eyes, I'm going to put my head forward, but you don't want it to be like this where you can't see your glitter. You want to look at someone and they can see all of your beautiful eyeshadow and your glitter and all of your hard work. So yes, let's move on to the glitter. Okay, so I let that dry down for about 30 seconds, maybe a little longer. And I'm going to go in with another one of the flat brushes in this set with this brush. And they're all really soft. And I'm going to put down my shade. So this palette that I showed you has two kind of transition shades. Or not transition shades. Let's see. It has like a gold undertone, but then this one, when you turn it, it's more like rose goldy. And then this one, you turn it, it's gold. Yeah, I kind of think I prefer this brush for putting it on because it's more rounded. And I can pat and drag a lot better. Man, this color is so pretty. I haven't used it in such a long time. Ooh. Okay, so now that I did that, I think I'm going to go in and add some of that other transition color, that gold. And I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put it like more inwards. So going back in with this brush that we used to put down the original pink, as you can see there's still quite a little bit of pink on here. I'm going to go back in with it and we're just going to fill it in. There you go. You can keep doing that until you get to your liking, but it just makes it look a little bit more blended together and not super, you know, a harsh line. And then also what I like to do is just take whatever is left on the brush and just lightly graze right here. You do not have to do that, but that's just what I like to do, just to keep some sort of shape in my eye. Okay, so something to add a fun touch, because I have this like neon pink in here I have not even touched. I'm gonna add that to my inner corners. So I'm just gonna lay down some concealer in my inner corners so that once we put that neon pink shade down, it'll show up really opaque. Next, I'm just going to use another one of the brushes that were in the collection and just use a flat brush to lay down this pink shade in my inner corners. Alright, so going in with my $1 eyeliner from Shop Miss A, I'm going to freehand my eyeliner, and the first thing I did this time, just to make sure they were even, was to just draw a line straight back on both eyes and then look forward to ensure that like they're both facing the same way. Alright, so now with another product that I got from Marshall's, it's a priming setting mist, and you can use it as a primer water or as a setting mist. So I'm going to spray it before I start my foundation or my blush. And it has like a really nice lavender smell, but it's not very strong. And the mist on it is very nice. Okay, so after letting that sit for a minute on my face, I'm just going to go in with my concealer and just put tiny dots everywhere that I want concealer. Alright, so I blended that all in, and now I'm going to go in with my All Natural stick, and I'm going to apply a generous amount of this on my cheeks and on my nose, and this gives like the most beautiful glow. I used it in my last video, but the most beautiful glow ever. So now I'm going to go in with this powder foundation from Shop Miss A as well. And I love this because I can build it up as much as I want to and set my concealer with it at the same time. Okay, even with that Au Naturel peeking through, I still want to add this blush as well. It's in the shade Auburn, and it's really pretty. Sometimes when I put it on my nose, it looks like I have a sunburn, but other than that, it's really, really pretty on the cheeks, and it adds a lot of color. So the last thing I'm going to do is put on this highlighter from MAC. It is super pretty. It gives you like a wet look, and even though my blush is really glowy, I still want like a little bit of shine, and this one is pretty much all glow, no glitter, so it's not going to look chunky along with the rest of the glow that I have going on. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly do my bottom lash line and put that matte pink, that very first matte pink that we used on my lower lash line. Hello, sorry the last portion was silent. My mom called me in the middle of it, and yes, so in the middle of me filming. But yes, so I applied all of that. I haven't done like my mascara or anything. Just put on some under eye eyeshadow, and I'm going to put on this mascara. It's pretty much the best mascara I've ever used. It's by Thrive. So yeah, I'm going to stick this on, and then I'll hop back in for some final thoughts. Okay, so I popped my mascara on. I love this mascara because as someone like who can't apply false lashes that well, ignore my hair, it looks so bad. As someone that can't apply false lashes that well all the time, it makes it to where you really don't have to. Like my lashes are still visible, even when my eyeliner's on, so that's great. But yes, so some final thoughts. The sponge, I enjoyed it. It's dirty now because I've used it, but I really like it. And just to show you how much it grew, this is like the original size of the sponge, and this is what it looks like after you get it wet. So it pretty much goes to full macaron size. And then I really love the brushes. I've been using this one for my concealer brush. I've been using it for a little bit as my concealer brush, and I really like it for that. This brush, I was pleasantly surprised with like how easy it was to apply the eyeshadow and create the shape. And these two are really good for laying down the shimmers, but I think I prefer this one for the shimmer shade. Okay, and then this product, I really liked it. I got it on clearance, obviously. It smells really good. I love that it's vegan because for me, not only am I vegan, but my skin is so sensitive that like if I use something, it has to be like, it has to have vegan products in it because I won't break out from it. And it smells really good. Oh, and they said it's a setting mist. I'm not going to use it as a setting mist right now, only because like it's nighttime. I'm not going to go anywhere after this, so I don't need to like set my makeup. But on any other day, I would. But yeah, I really liked it. I really like this. And those are the new things I got in my makeup collection. Let me give you an up close on this eye look. I'm going to try to get the right lighting to show you like the transition color. So this is my eyes. It's super pretty. Hopefully you can tell my eyes are completely shut. But yes, so that is it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.